Welcome to episode, episode 3 now of the St Bart's organ. Little guided tour showing you around. So we did the last episode, we did the great organ. I'm going to take you through the choir now. The actual layout of the organ, it's important to note that the swell is right at the back on the back wall. That's why tuning is sometimes an issue for it, because it's very cold there. And there's a window behind it that's boarded up. The pedal departments are either side, so you've got the bourdon over that side, you've got the diapason over that side, and then the big 16-foot reeds are just in front of the swell box. So the swell box is placed right at the back. The grate sits here on the floor, and then above it, like in its shelf, it looks like a supermarket shelf. That's the whole of the choir. And that is why the choir is such a strident department. I actually use it as a solo department because even the 8-foot flute is quite nice. And it's got a little bit of a chiff. And you can quite happily solo out on that. And the 4-foot flute on the top gives it a much brighter sound. It's also got the original violoncello. Now this is one of my favourite stops on the actual organ because it's actually just so rich and velvety. Now you can actually combine that with the 8-foot flute and it gives a lovely rich sound. That's really quite loud because these stops are quite high up in the organ as though they're a solo department and very much towards the front. Now the other 8-foot that's on there is the corneo di bassetto, which is the most lovely, beautiful, thin reed. The trouble with this stop, because it's new to the organ, is that the tuning is an absolute nightmare of it. You know, if we actually tune the organ, and it's fine. And then the following Sunday, you'll find some of the notes have gone already in it. So please do apologise. I do apologise for the tuning. But you'll hear the lovely sound of it. And what happens, the higher you get, the more out of tune it gets. Actually, it's not that bad. I've known it a lot worse. Yeah, see that one's totally out. So on each of the 8-foots, we've got some mutation stops. There's your usual kind of nazar, 2 2/3, which is actually very nice on this one. Got a largo on the top of that, which actually is again very bright. And then there's even a TS as well, which gives a lovely brightness and a little bit of a buzz. It makes it sound like a bell as well. And then we have got the big reed. It's actually, in my mind, it's loud enough, but also it's designed to go into a chorus as well. So it's not a big, huge kind of tuba sound. I would love a tuba on here as well, because this actual one is, again, high up in the organ, almost as a solo. kind of loud enough, and also you can put it into a chorus as well. But it's big enough if you want to solo out on a few little bits. You can put the forefoot with it, but you've got to be really sure that it's in tune when you do that. So that is basically the choir, but the only thing I haven't shown you is the tremulants, which are really rather interesting. Very slow. Each of the actual manuals has a different speed of tremulant, so it means you can make some interesting sounds. So there you have it, the bottom choir department. And I'll see you for the next one soon.